The Google Pixel 7a might be the Pixel 7 and the iPhone 14 or the iPhone 15 killer which you might be looking for. Now, what are the major complaints people had with the Google Pixel 6a? The first complaint the people had was the display is only 60 Hz. The next complaint was lack of wireless charging. And then people were also complaining about the fact that the cameras here are from way back when the Google Pixel 2 and the Google Pixel 2 XL were released. And last but not the least, the fingerprint sensor on this one over here, the Pixel 6a, might not be the most reliable one for everybody. What if I told you with the Google Pixel 7a, Google is going to fix all of these issues? So our latest leaks coming out of Twitter's is that the display on the Pixel 7a will be, and you guessed it right, a 90 Hz 1080p panel from Samsung. And yes, do remember that you have AMOLED panels over here. You do not have LCD panel on any of the Pixel 6, Pixel 7s. All of these are AMOLED panels. So if you go into settings, then you go into display, you go into lock screen, you will notice you have the option of always show time and info. So this is your always on display. So first complaint about the Google Pixel 6a out of the way. 1080p 90 Hz panel from Samsung. The second issue people had with the Pixel 6a, lack of wireless charging. Well, guess what? As per the leaks, the Pixel 7a is going to have wireless charging as well, but, of course, it comes with a twist. It might only be limited to 5 watts, but again, something is better than nothing. And it is my prediction that that is the next thing people are going to cry about and whine about for the Pixel 7a, that hey, Google added wireless charging, but it's only 5 watts. The next issue which people had was the camera tech was pretty old. Well, guess what? Google decided to change that as well. Now, as per the leaks, the Pixel 7a is going to have a Sony IMX787 64 megapixel camera, and this is a pretty big upgrade from the Sony IMX363 12 megapixel sensor which you have had on the Google Pixel 6a, and that is the sensor which was present on the Pixel 2 up till the Google Pixel 5. And those of you who had fingerprint sensor issues, well, guess what? Google fixed those fingerprint sensor issues with the Google Pixel 7 series. And of course, it is not like as fast as the ultrasonics which you have on the S22 series, but this one here is pretty reliable, and I'm pretty sure they are going to use the same under display fingerprint sensor which they have on the Pixel 7 here on the Google Pixel 7a. And last but not the least, if you have had issues with your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on the Pixel 6a, it's not as reliable, the signal strength is not good enough, well, guess what? They've also decided to switch over to Qualcomm for their Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on the Google Pixel 7a. So with all those things, this combined package of a 90 Hz display, wireless charging, upgraded camera, better under display fingerprint sensor, better Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, the modem on the Pixel 7 being used on the Google Pixel 7a hopefully as well, and if Google can keep the price the same, 449 US dollars, I see no reason for you to buy the Google Pixel 7, or for that matter, the iPhone 14 or say the iPhone 15, because 449 killer price. And we already know that the Pixel 6a was heavily discounted right after release. So if that is the case with the Google Pixel 7a, you can get it for like US dollars 349, maybe even 300. Awesome killer deal. Now, one thing which I would like to add is we do not know the minimum or the maximum storage size available, because the Pixel A series, the 6A, the 7A were available only in 128 GB. Some people do require more storage and like a 256 GB device, so I'm not sure if Google is going to add that. That might be the only situation if the 7A is not available in 256 GB and you need a 256 GB device. That might be the only situation wherein you might have to purchase the Pixel 7. But other than that, right now, from the leaks, it's looking like the Pixel 7A might be the Pixel 7 and the iPhone 14 or 15 killer, which you might be looking for.